With the Minecraft Caves and Cliffs update growing closer and closer to its release date, it's only natural that people are starting to focus on 1.19, the next big headline Minecraft update. In this video, we're going to be talking about all of the information we have got so far, including the update's release date and the content that will actually be within it. So before we get into it, everyone, be sure to let me know down below in the comments, what would you like Minecraft 1.19 to be all about? But if you do go on to enjoy this video, be sure to drop it a like and subscribe if you're new here for daily Minecraft content. But without talking for any longer, let's get right into it. Now, as I said, in this video we are going to be talking about all of the information we've got so far, so pure facts and information we have actually received. Of course, we'll be speculating a little bit as the time goes on to help figure out the answers to these empty questions, but this video is going to be split up into two main parts, being the release date and the theme. Now let's begin. First up, I want to talk about the release date for Minecraft 1.19, and although we do not have a specific date confirmed or a specific window confirmed, we do have a pretty good idea as to when we could see this update. Now, we do know that Minecraft 1.18 has not released yet, obviously, as of when I'm recording this video, but Mojang did confirm they expect it to be out by the holidays. So depending on where you live, that can begin around November to December. And the interesting thing about that, obviously, is if Mojang is releasing 1.18 sometime in December, obviously they will not be able to bring out 1.19 in the same month. That does narrow it down a little bit to at least 2022, because we know it is going to be almost impossible for 1.19 to release this year. Actually, scratch that, it's going to be impossible. So it makes a lot of sense to speculate that Minecraft 1.19 will be releasing next year, and in fact we do know that for certain. We know that 1.18 is the Caves and Cliffs update part 2. We know that the Caves and Cliffs update part 2 is releasing in the holidays, so obviously it makes sense 1.19 will be releasing sometime in 2022. However, we saw the effects of the world on Mojang recently, obviously in 2020, that resulted in the Caves and Cliffs update being announced in October and being released in June in the next year. So obviously that is a long delay right there from the announcement and the release. I've said this many times on the channel, but usually Mojang would release a big update, then a small update at the end of the year. I feel like the state of the world has made it impossible for Mojang to do that right now, so it makes sense that they will release 1.19 sometime in 2022, but it all depends on the content. If 1.19 is more of an update to tide us over, a bit like the Buzzy Bee update, it makes sense it would release in the first half of the year. But if Mojang are continuing to go after these big headline updates that get the entire community talking, and they want to completely blow the Nether update and the Caves and Cliffs update out of the park, then that would mean, to me at least, that this update will not be seen until the second half of 2022 at the very earliest. Let's not forget, last year in 2020, the one thing Mojang was working on after the Nether update was the Caves and Cliffs update. However, Mojang right now are currently working on the Caves and Cliffs update part 2 while also working on 1.19, so this could cause quite a few delays for this update. But just to summarise, do not expect to see 1.19 this year. I think it's pretty safe to say it will be seen around the first half to the second half of 2022 to say the very earliest. Let's now talk about the features of 1.19, because depending on who you actually ask, some people may say it's almost confirmed, whereas others may say we actually have no clue. Now let me explain a little bit. You might have actually noticed a little thing in the Caves and Cliffs update that got actually taken out and delayed indefinitely, which we know as the archaeology update. But the interesting thing about this, it will not be in 1.18 from what we know currently. So for a lot of people, this is suggesting that 1.19 will be an archaeology update, and that does make sense. The archaeology update within itself looked incredible. It would add a whole new gameplay mechanic, new items, new features. It would be pretty cool. So maybe if Mojang just threw in a few little bonus features along with it, that could make for a nice little update for us to see at the first half of 2022. However, some people are not buying that at all, and they believe if we were to see the archaeology system return, it would be a part of a larger update, just like it was originally intended to be. Recently there's been a bunch of speculation about an overworld update, and that can kind of be backed up by what we can see on the announced section and the under review section on the Minecraft feedback website, with people asking for updates to the desert, for fruits, for farming. It all does add up and make quite a bit of sense. But all we really know so far, and the thing we have the most information towards being in 1.19, is the archaeology system. Whether that gets you excited, whether that upsets you, that is what we currently have the most information to suggest. But we have saw Mojang do this in the past, where they remove features and we do not see them again for a long time. I'm looking at you, the ruby gem and crying obsidian. But the thing is, I really do think we'll see archaeology again sometime, but I just do not know if it will be in 1.19. Unfortunately, we do not really have a bunch of information though. If you want to see some interesting speculation around this, you can check out my video I did looking at the Minecraft feedback website. I'll put a link to that down below in the description. There we went into depth about what Mojang currently have set as under review, and this could potentially give us a little teaser as to what 1.19 could be. But unfortunately at the moment, the only thing we have a bit of information towards is the archaeology system. We do not even know if Minecraft 1.19 is currently being worked on. We do not know if the team have not even started on it yet, but we do know that the team is still working from home, so this could potentially have even bigger delays on the update. We saw this with the Caves and Cliffs update. However, the team does seem to work quite well from home, unlike other game studios, so I'm quite excited to see what 1.19 is. We are expecting it to be announced sometime around October, just as the Caves and Cliffs update was, but it's strange to feel like now we're at the point where we're getting one huge update every year. Personally, I do prefer that, but I would love to kind of get back into the schedule of getting a big update and a small update. Obviously, I love content coming to Minecraft, one of my favourite games, and the more we see come to the game, the better. So let me know what you think of all this down below in the comment section below, and if you did enjoy the video, be sure to drop it a like and subscribe if you're new to daily Minecraft content. It's been me, ItzJhief here. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.